What's a problem or adversity that you successfully overcame in life?
Um, that's a good question. I feel like when I was younger, I dealt a lot with self-confidence issues, and I was like really, really anxious all the time. And even though I still like struggle with it, I've definitely grown a lot in that. And I feel like it affects or it's helped a lot of the things that I've been able to do with my life. Like had I not overcame that anxiousness and like nervousness and I guess, what's the word for like when you don't like yourself, like self-depreciation, something like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of the word too.
I don't know.
Self-esteem.
Self-esteem. If I wasn't able to overcome that low self-esteem issue, I feel like I wouldn't be able to be where I am today. So.
Great. So you answered a lot of the questions right
Oh, really?
on the first one. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a couple of repeats, but it's only two more questions. So basically, when did it get to its worst? Your problem. Actually, before we get to that, just so we know a little bit about you, not asking for like personal details, but give us a brief background of you, overview of your life up until when you started getting these anxiety issues. Just so we have some type of history, just so we have a little bit of know a little bit about you without. So you're made into a person, so we can humanize you, I guess. Like you grew up here, there.
Yeah,
normal
I
life.
was a military brat and I was homeschooled.
Okay.
So I really didn't have like a whole lot of really. Well, actually, I guess I would say I was sheltered. So a lot of the things that I dealt with in life regarding like adversity and stuff, I really didn't face until I got to high school, and that was when the anxiety started to be a big issue. Just really worrying about what people thought of me, or if I measured up in like classes, or the way that I looked, like anything. That's definitely where, or I guess the peak of my anxiousness. And then I guess through meeting some really good people in my last 3 years of high school, I was able to understand that I really don't even care about what people think of me, and that I'm made the way I am, and I need to be comfortable and confident in it. So.
Great. Excellent. You answered the last question without me even having to ask.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I was going to ask, when did it get to its worst or climax? I was going to say, what did you do to overcome? And basically, I think you answered that. Unless you have any other advice that you'd give to people with anxiety issues, self-esteem issues, what would you say? Any words of wisdom?